Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to I.M.C. Minor Mechanics. All right, where I am your creator, your host, your boy, your dude, your man. I'm your guy, Pharaoh Dawes. That's right, y'all. You're here, and you're here for a reason. So whatever that reason is, I hope we get it accomplished today. All right. If you even just came to learn how to do it, I hope you learn what you come to learn right here at Minor Mechanics. All right. Today it's a 2-in-1 video. We're going to learn how to change the front brake pads on this 2019 Honda Accord. And in the same process, we're going to go step by step of how to change a tire. That's what we're going to do. All right. So if y'all can see that going on, I got what I might need to lay on to keep me from the elements. You know, I got my jack here. I got the brakes in there. I got the screwdriver. Boom, I got my 4-way lug wrench and I got my ratchet set. So we all good. We're ready to do it step by step. So let's get into it. All right, so when it comes to jacking up a car, there are spots on the vehicle that the jack goes. All right. This is see where I'm at? This is the bottom of the door. We got to go under here, right? I'm about to take y'all under here and look at the spot for the jack. So here we go. Okay. So boom. We're underneath. Let me feel. And there's indications where the jack might go. So that there, that's a good spot. Where is it? Where I'm at? Okay. See this? This is a good, because I got a floor jack. So this is where the jack goes. See this indentation? This whole section here. You put whatever jack you have, you put it here to raise up the car. Okay? So that's where your jack goes to the people that are first timers. And I have a floor jack, so it's almost like I can put that piece to this piece to that piece, or whatever. Alright, so that's where the jack goes. So some jacks have like a little groove, like the scissor jacks that you wind up, they have like a little groove. You can also find that under the car. See this right here? This will go in that groove of that jack. You know? It's just any part of the body, you know, metal frame that's not gonna break or bend when you lift it up. All right, I'm giving you guys an under the car view of me. I'm just gonna use the lip. And I can use on this because this has grooves that the lip will still go into on this floor jack. All right, so you're gonna learn what the jack does while it's under there. You know, probably simple to some people, but hey, I think it's pretty cool to view it from this angle. All right. As I pump it up, I want to make sure the jack is flush, that the groove is flush on the jack grooves. All right, and we're good. Yeah. So we're going up, y'all. Again, I got the wheels chopped. I have the emergency brake on. All right, and you just want to jack it up until, and if you want to break the lug nuts, if you want, no, let's just go from here. All right, so we're jacking it up, going up, and don't get scared if you have a floor jack when the wheels start rolling, because it's just adjusting. It's just putting itself in a center of gravity while you jack it up. All right. So that's jacked up. All right, let me take you all out of here. We got that jacked up. I want you to see on this side. All right, it's jacked up. The wheel is off the ground. All right. Okay, once your car's jacked up on the jack and changing the tire, you want to find the part of the four-way that fits snug. You don't want it loose, because if it's loose, all right, this is what I mean by loose. This is the big end. See how I can move this? It's a lot of play. It's on there, but it's a lot of play. You can end up stripping the lug nut. You don't want to do that. So you find the one that fits snug with no play room. See that? No wiggle room. That's a good fit. We're gonna loosen them one by one. All right, take them off. It doesn't matter what pattern you take them off in. What matters is when you put them on, you got to put them in a star pattern so that it balances the wheel as it tightens up. But we're gonna get to that when we get to it, okay? And I love having the four-way because it's easy. You can just give it a spin, hold it and give it a spin, and get these joints right off. As opposed to just having a one lug wrench, you gotta keep taking it off, turn it, take it off, turn it, or whatever. Well, nobody got time for that. All right. And sometimes the tire might be stuck on there. Yep, it's stuck. But all you gotta do is give it a hit or a kick, depending on how stuck it is. So now we got the tire loose, and as an added measure of precaution, I like to lay the tire down and put it under either the front part of the car or the back. Safety first. See that? So if this go, it's just gonna land on the tire, and it'll save this from being damaged, and it'll save me from being damaged. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring you guys in closer because I'm gonna talk about the brakes. So let me show you where you're coming in. See, this is the caliper. This is the caliper holder. Hold on, let me spin the tire. All right. So we got your rotor. This is your brake rotor, right? The tire go on there, and the brake pads are in here. One on this side, one on the back side. And this is the caliper. It has a piston in there that comes out and squeezes the brakes when you apply the pedal, and that stops the car. So here we have, I think it's a 15 millimeter. No, it's a. Let me see what I got. Okay, I use a deep socket. It's gonna be a 9/16 socket, because you got a screw here and you got one on the bottom that you're just going to take off. Those two, you're going to take those two off, and okay, we're in here. Here's the caliper. You got the screw right here, 9/16, one there and one on the bottom down here out of view. But so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take those off. All right, let me crack the bottom one first. Is that it? No. There you go. All right, so I'm unscrewing these two screws to take the caliper out. But not yet. You know why? Because I told you I'm gonna show you what the C-clamp is for later, but I'm gonna do some of its job right now. Before I take this off, you have to push the piston back that comes out and apply the brakes. But you can do it also. Save yourself some time. You can get a screwdriver or something and get them in between the caliper and the brake, and you can kind of like force it back yourself. Because right in here, if the caliper is on the other side of this screwdriver or on this side, the brake pad is on this side. So that caliper right there, that has to get pushed in. So I can do most of it right here, save myself some trouble if it would be trouble. See, it's going back easy, so that works for me. After a while, you'll see the space coming. It moves slow because it's hydraulic. Okay. Yeah, we're getting most of it pushed in. Alright, I'm gonna stop there and I'm gonna do the C-clamp for the rest of it and let y'all see. So I took the two things off. It's easy. So now I can come out the cradle. It's just rock. See that? See that? Just rock it out. And this, guys, right here, this is the piston I'm talking about. I'm pushing it back to be flush with that. That's what I was talking about. That piston. So we can go ahead and do that right now. Get the C-clamp. Let me set that up. Alright, we're gonna get this piston back in there. And what you like to do, you take an old pad off the old brake pad. This is kinda still got some up there, but it is thin. The other side was done. It was flat. Alright. So it's time to change them. Let me see if I can get right. Show you how to do this. Alright. So the object is, here's that C-clamp I was talking about earlier. Here it is. The object is, I'm gonna get it in here. Brakes on the bottom, and I'm gonna put the brake pad across this. And I'm gonna clamp it down till this goes down flat. Okay, so here's the old brake pad, not the new one. Get that there. Let's get this C-clamp. Yeah, that's good. And I'm gonna tighten it down. And y'all, let's see it going. All right, here we go. You pay attention to this gap right here. It should close. That's how I apply pressure. And that's reseating the piston when it comes to changing brakes. And the reason you do this, because you won't be able to put it on if you don't. Because when the brake pads get in there, these pads are worn down. The other ones are fresh. So it has a lot of, you know. And there we go. Got it flat. See that? No space. And you're done. That's what the C-clamp is for. So it's vital when it comes to changing brakes. Look at that. Nice and flat. Alright. And I want y'all to, man, those that been paying these people to do your brakes, all this, you know, hundreds of dollars. Whoa. I'm trying to set this up right. And you come to find out, is this easy to do? Yeah. Now, here we go. Y'all saw me take the pad over here. It's another one laying over here. Oh, let me see something. I'm gonna put you back in position. There we go. Back in position. Come on, phone. Here's the other pad. See it? I'm gonna take it off. Well, that's it. You get your new ones. It's all right, y'all. And listen, you can't put it in backwards. It's kind of like ain't but one way to go, or it won't even fit right or look right or nothing. So the brake pads are on here. A lot of times Professionals, when they come to, like, if things are rusted, they will grease this seating. Like before they put this in, up here they put grease on both sides and on the back of these brake pads. But this is not all rusted or anything, and it's pretty good. Y'all saw how easy it came off. So take the caliper. Now that we got the piston pushed back, we put it back on like a cradle. All right, line the holes back up. Line these back up with this, and let it seat itself. And these are, yeah, boom, where I put the, here we go. Put this one on. Just hand tight. The bottom one, same thing. Just hand tight. Brakes are on. And honestly, we're done with the tire now. It's the fact of getting your spare tire out the car or your replacement tire, whatever it is. Now we're going back to changing the tires because the brakes are done. How about that? See how easy that was? Keep your money. Stop scraping up money and trying to, give it to people. Money you don't have. Do it yourself. Know what I mean? You could be the one getting that money, making that money. Now I'm gonna get the tire. So, I push the bottom in. You got a line. It's all about getting the line back up and on the, you get a lug nut ready so when you get it on there, you can, something to hold it in place. You got to get the screws line back up. Okay. And I like to put it on the bottom one so the tire doesn't come off and be a nuisance. Boom. See that? Then we take the rest of them, put them on. All right, here's the trick now. You want to not tighten it all the way, right? This is how I do it. I do a loose spin to get them off. I'm gonna do a loose spin until it stops, not tight. Now go to star motion. So you go from here right across to that one. Ooh, I'm too excited. See, until it stopped loose. All right, then you go across from that one. Boom. That stopped. Right across from it. That stopped. And right here. That stopped. And as I was doing it, you can see the tire move like that. Because it's positioning itself, it's centering itself. And then you just do it the same pattern over. You start from wherever you started, and you can tighten it up all the way tight. Just making sure your tire is not crooked, so you won't be riding down and your steering wheel shaking because you got a wobbly tire because it ain't on right. And that, my friend, is the completion of changing your tire. All right, and it's time to take it off the jack. You just lower the jack slowly. You just slowly lower the jack, if possible, and boom. That's that. Now, the only thing you got to do is your cleanup. Put your tools away, and you're done. So that was the job, y'all. And again, thank you for coming to I.M.C. Minor Mechanics, where I'm your dude, your boy, your man, Pharaoh Dawes. I hope that this has gave you valuable know-how, so that now you can save money and you can do it yourself, if the time comes. And that's it. All right. So until next time, take care of yourselves and the ones you love. Pharaoh Dawes out.